I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. Mitsuri Tenshi is here. Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going great. I appreciate you coming on. Please introduce yourself to everybody.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm everyone's favorite down-bad corrupted angel, Mitsuri Tenshi. I mostly play everything and anything gacha game related.
So you're the one that's throwing everybody into the gacha games.
Yes, very much so.
Well, we'll discuss that attack on everyone's wallet in a bit. but first, how did you get started on VTubing and when?
Well, I had always liked VTubing ever since one of the groups in Niji Sanji actually came out, and I would see how they had so much fun interacting with each other, and I really had, well, no one besides one friend growing up and being very shy. I really wanted to get out of my shell. So I ended up finding a group of a bunch of other people, and we basically started trying to come together to try to form our own group.
Yeah.
But sadly, that didn't end up working out. But I had been streaming since then.
So it's been a couple of years, maybe?
About 3 years, I believe.
3 years? So you got started and got going. How comfortable were you at the start, or did it take a little while for the shy person to come around to having an audience?
I was honestly very, very shy. Like, I have nervous speaking to a lot of people, especially in public, and trying to entertain people while also being very shy, introverted, and reserved was definitely a challenge for me to overcome. So I basically would always try to watch YouTube videos on like how to basically keep conversations going when it comes to streaming, because if you keep things very silent, it doesn't really help.
Right. Yeah, you have to keep it interesting and going and keep everybody involved. They can have them on the background, but you still have to, hold on to them just enough to keep them involved in what's happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's something that people who are behind the microphone for years, some of them never figure it out, and they just end up yapping to themselves or just yapping without being able to interact with anybody. And that's the thing. It's so different here because you don't see your audience, but you still know they're there.
Yeah, and interacting with your chat and your audience is really one of the biggest things, whether it's VTubing or just streaming in general, because at the end of the day, like, you could either do it as a hobby or like try and make a career out of it, but you are still being an entertainer at the end of the day.
Right. Yeah, and you still want to make it fun for yourself too, but but it's the if you're just going to do it for yourself, you might as well not spend the money on getting all the equipment. Just do it for yourself.
Yeah, that's definitely something. I actually bought a gaming PC like when I just started streaming, which I know I could probably use my laptop, but my laptop really didn't do very good when it came with streaming.
Yeah. Oh, I hear that so often with people. People have all of the equipment to do it, but realize that their equipment may not have enough oomph to do it.
Yeah.
I can certainly stream all of the Minesweeper I want.
Yeah, because some of the gacha games that even I loved playing, I could try to download them on my laptop, and it was just laggy as all can be.
So, have you always been got by gacha?
Yes, I have very much always been got by gacha games.
Oh my gosh! So, very early on, some of the first games you were hooked on were gacha games?
Well, not really. I kind of started playing gacha games more towards high school years. Because I honestly can't remember what my first one was. I do remember playing Fate Grand Order like way, way back.
Right, right. You didn't jump on um, the bandwagon real early with Genshin Impact.
I actually played Genshin Impact um, when the Ryan Shogun came out,
Mm.
which wasn't, that was further into Inazuma. So
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if it was like 1 or 2 years into the game's release,
Mm-hmm.
but I have been playing since then, though.
Well, yeah. I think that's the first game that comes to mind for a lot of people when they hear the word gotcha is Genshin Impact. Um,
Yeah, it's definitely one of the mainstream ones.
yeah, yeah. But there's certainly plenty more that are out there, and more and more. What draws you to those types of games? Is it the gambling aspect?
Definitely not. It's
Mm.
more so the character design first and foremost,
Mm.
and usually the in-game mechanics.
Mm. So it's not the possibility of looking and trying to get that one person or draw that you spent your last three paychecks on.
I think it might be for some people, but for others, I believe it's just they happen to see a character they like, they really want, and then they want to try actually get the character. Like, for instance, with Arc Knights, I first seen a advertisement that was featuring Silver Ash, a 6-star character,
Mm-hmm.
and he was just releasing. And I instantly started playing just because of him.
Right. And how long
But
did
then
it take for you to get him?
it didn't take me very much. I got him his first release banner, and he's been one of the main characters I always played with.
Mm-hmm. And the storytelling part of it is still the biggest part for you.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely more of a story based player when it comes to games.
Mm-hmm.
But a story usually really has to hook me with the lore as well.
Yeah. Yeah. It has to be. It's not just the story, but you have to be interested in the story as well to start with. So
Yeah,
you're looking for at least the all around introduction, but once you're into it, it's got to be something you can really sink your teeth into.
yeah.
Yeah. So what game right now is the perfect comfort game for you?
The perfect comfort game. I think at the end of the day, the games I usually always go back to play just for any downtime or anything is usually, I would say, either Genshin or Wuthering Waves because it's open world and I can just do anything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Waves got a lot of. I remember when it came out, people jumped to it and got into it quite a bit, but it didn't quite. I thought that maybe it would catch on and kind of cover up Genshin Impact a little bit, but it really didn't. Um, what is the real difference between the two games?
Uh, Really, I don't see a big difference between either games. There are some things that one game does better and other things that the other game does better. Like I do not like the ecosystem at
Mm,
all in Wuthering Waves because it's so hard trying to get pieces that you need for your characters. Whereas in Genshin, their artifact system, which is basically the same thing,
mm,
you can more easily get pieces because they have strong boxes where you can just put your old artifacts in, you can get new ones.
mm. So it's a little bit easier to find that one specific piece you really need.
Yeah, well, yes and no,
Mm,
because the artifact and echoes are still gotcha oriented as well. You don't know what substats you're gonna get for the pieces that you end up getting.
oh,
So
okay.
it could take months to just grind out the one perfect piece.
Kind of reminds me of the old Fallout, not Fallout games, Diablo, where you can get you can get a certain Diablo piece, and the substats are different for each time you get it. And sometimes it's a little better this time you play it, and sometimes it's not so good the next time you play it, or um, the percentages are different, or something along those lines. Does
Yeah.
that add a little extra fun or frustration to your game, or both?
I feel like it adds more frustration because at the end of the day, a lot of the players are trying to get like perfect pieces for their characters to do more damage, and not getting those substats, especially for months on end, it can be very, very frustrating.
Oh yeah, that's the epitome of grinding. There, I mean, when you just keep going over and over and over
Yeah,
again until you finally get the one you want.
exact,
And
exactly. One thing Gotcha players definitely knows, they live and die by the grind.
there are people I know who play and say they don't like grinding, but then they'll go over and over again to get chances to possibly improve one little bit of their armor by one.
Yeah,
I don't need a plus 12, I need a plus 13. Keep going, 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 going. Um, and they don't really advance the game any when they're doing it, but they just keep, they don't really see it
yeah.
as grinding. But it's pretty much the same thing, isn't it?
I would say yes and no. You can continue the story in Gotcha games without really min-maxing your characters. I think it's more, most Gotcha players really want to min-max all their stats
Mm-hmm.
so they can just do the big booming damage.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Is a lot of these games have the super fun damage screens and little lines and stuff.
Yeah.
Watching people play like Genshin Impact, uh, sometimes that little animation screen is worth the whole thing by itself.
Yeah.
Well, with a game like Genshin, do you find it tough to come up with the characters that you want along with you in the game, or is there a particular type of setup you like for your party?
I think it really just depends on the characters that you pull,
Mm-hmm.
because some characters work really good with other characters and some you're not utilizing their skills at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could go a freeze team. Like, I think one of the best newest ones is Skirk, Farina, Escoffier, and I think any other Hydro character you
Mm-hmm.
can use.
Yeah, and all of them have the
But,
freeze type of weapons.
well, Skirk and Escoffier are prio characters. Escoffier is more support,
Mm-hmm.
while Skirk is more of a main DPS.
So you do
But
have
the other two are Hydros.
yeah, you have diversity, but not not so thin diversity. It's backed up.
Yeah, they've definitely been coming out with more characters that are more support related.
Well, they have to kind of keep up with that because some of these other games have the support characters, and it would be pretty tough to come up with an all offensive team, and and then just continually get beat down to where you're not able to use. Maybe you've got a kind of a couple of folks who are glass cannons and can really hit, but don't have particularly good other stats, and they get knocked out pretty early. Um,
Oh yeah.
and those are always frustrating to me when I play games. Is the ones that'll do a lot of damage but then die instantly.
Yeah, it's the same with other games that I'll usually play, like Black Myth Wukong. At one point there was a boss where I think I died like 40 times to it.
Oh, jeez. Uh, how did you keep from screaming?
Oh, who said I didn't scream? But I think it's more I just ended up getting used to how his attack patterns were, and I ended up finding a rhythm to be able to beat him.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, would you rather find that yourself, or would you rather go look up and find out how to do it from somebody else?
If it's my first playthrough, I would probably like to figure it out on my first try, unless I end up getting very, very frustrated with it.
Well, yeah. And there were a lot of games way back when where um, when I started playing in the '80s, a lot of games, we didn't have the internet to look up all our stuff on, so we didn't have the YouTube videos to lean on if we were stuck, and I'd end up getting out graph paper and graphing everything and trying to figure out where I was. There was a little bit of a thrill to that when you finally discovered what you needed to do, but it was also so frustrating when you just didn't have an idea, and they wouldn't tell you.
Yeah, and even nowadays, you could go online to try to figure out how to get past something, and you can find no information on it because I've had that happen before.
Mm. Everybody's just like, well, just do the thing. But what's the thing? Uh,
Yeah.
and then when you do find out that it's something that you could have just done right away, you kick yourself into next week.
Yeah, because it feels just like, why the hell didn't I think of that?
You mean I just needed to use this once instead of hitting it with this 75 times? That was all I needed to do. Mm. Oh, I have had that happen before, and I've had that. I've shown that to other people too, which is really funny when it happens, but not when it happens to me. Lots of time. So when you're on stream, are these the games that you like to stream, and are you able to keep the audience involved in it?
Yeah, they're the games I usually stream, or I'll do a variety a little every now and then, like how I'm playing Black Myth Wukong now,
Mm-hmm.
which is more of a Souls-based game
Mm-hmm.
as compared to a gacha game. But usually I can keep my chat involved. But I think sometimes during playing through the stories of them, they become a little bit more quiet just because they're, wanting my reactions to it.
Ah, well, that's actually good though. I mean, they're paying attention to you,
Yeah.
and it's one of the biggest things is that people who come back to the streams are coming back not necessarily for the game, but for the person playing the game. Um,
Yeah.
they can look up and find out what happens on their own, but they want to see what happens when you find out what happens.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. When you realized that was happening, that people were coming up just to watch and be with you for a while from who knows where in the world. How did that strike you?
Yeah. Um, it honestly, I think it hit me pretty hard in the feelings because, like, when I first started streaming, I honestly didn't even think I would make it to affiliate, to be fair. And, like, even now, there are some of my viewers who I remember coming a long while back, and they still end up coming in even now.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, even just the other day, one of my viewers who stops by every now and then from my earlier days basically had put a message saying he knows I'll make it far, and it's just like, it honestly made me very teary-eyed.
Well, I mean, you said you're kind of shy when you were younger, and you had basically one good friend, and now you've got people around the world who want to know about you and care about what's happening with you.
Yeah, the VTubing spirit has definitely helped me come out of my shell a lot.
Yeah, yeah. And has that transferred over to your walking around life?
Um, Honestly, not really.
Mm,
I think I've learned that I make friends a lot easier online
mm,
usually because, well, the little town I'm at, there's really not a lot of people who really like the same stuff that I do, so it's a little bit hard to talk about my likes and dislikes without really coming off as just being weird or strange.
yeah, it's a small town life is a little different, isn't it? I grew up in a small town myself, and I liken the folks being able to go on for the first time on VTube to going from your high school to college, where you're the same person, but the people who you are meeting now don't know every little thing about your life and can remember the
Yeah.
time when you accidentally ripped your pants in third grade.
Oh yeah.
You get to start over, and you get to tell people who you are, and you get to show them, and you get to start from a blank slate. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, it was that part of why you wanted to do this VTubing thing was you get to kind of start fresh.
Not really. Most of the main thing was to help me more break out of my shell
Hmm.
because even now I'm still very quiet IRL,
Hmm.
but when I'm streaming and when I'm talking to a lot of the friends that I've made through VTubing, I'm able to really let my filters go off a whole lot more.
Yeah.
Cause, cause, like I said, IRL, I can't really talk about a lot of the things or say a lot of the unhinged shit that I usually say.
Yeah, yeah, I know how that
But,
goes.
but now I actually can with my VTubing friends in my chat, and it just turns into like a big old laugh for everyone.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard to put that type of atmosphere into words. The freedom that you kind of get from it. Um, it's not freedom to be someone else. It's freedom to be yourself
Yeah,
and not worry about the
cause
blowback.
yeah, cause at the end of the day, like yes, my mom like looks different from me and has her own whole backstory, but it it's still an actual human
Hmm.
and a real person behind like VTubers.
Right, right. Now, what do you like to watch in a VTuber?
What do I like to watch in a VTuber?
Yeah.
Definitely someone who's very funny
Hmm.
and definitely just someone who's able to entertain their chat because I know two people I really look up to is Yomi and Numi
Hmm.
because Numi also plays some gotcha games, mostly Azure Lane,
Hmm.
and watching her, she can be very down bad, just like how I can be usually, and I always just laugh a storm whenever I watch her videos.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's she's just hit the right buttons on a lot of things, hasn't she? She's
Oh yeah,
it's just her personality fits for so many different types of characters. Um, it seems it's more like the cousin you look forward to seeing that you don't see a whole lot in family reunions because you know that they're kind of goofy and they're going to be entertaining for a
yeah,
while. I had plenty of those, lots of cousins, and as you see, but the it's also very a chance for you to be yourself. You set your own type of person, and since you're not using the video so much, although obviously there is the model and such, but you really have to use your voice to entertain. Um,
yeah,
and she's got that. You've got a very soothing voice, at least here, that makes it very easy to talk and listen to. Did you ever use that voice for anything other than talking before? Did you ever do a little
um,
audio work or get on stage or anything?
honestly, no. I do like to sing whenever I can, but I definitely don't think I have a very good singing voice.
Now.
But other than just, singing like in car rides and stuff like that, I've never really done anything else with my voice before.
Hmm. Not even a karaoke stream?
Well, I've done one karaoke stream before when I still had my pre-made model when I was
Yeah.
just starting out.
Yeah. How'd that
That
go?
that was the main thing.
Was it fun?
Um it was honestly very, very fun. I done it for a birthday stream along with playing Angels of Death, but yeah, it was really fun. My chat really liked hearing me sing a lot of my favorite songs, even though I definitely wasn't the best at them.
Well, that's the thing too. They're not really. They're coming to hear you sing. They're not here coming to hear, you know, an opera singer. They want to be. They want to share that experience with you. They enjoy you. Um, that's a lot of things I hope streamers remember is that if they want to see somebody who is absolutely perfect at every game, they can go find something on YouTube and watch it. Um, with with this audience, everybody is live, so you have to your reactions. Unless you're just a really good actor, your reactions are going to be your normal reactions
Yeah.
to what happens, whether it's jump scares or whether it's just being frustrated with something. And when you're live, you can't take them back.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's one thing. Like, you have to watch out, like, where I mentioned earlier, like, being able to take off my filter. Sometimes I kind of wish I can keep my filter on.
well, I mean, for the VODs, you can do that.
Yeah.
Go back and edit, and take some stuff out. It's when I was doing the radio, I enjoyed doing the live stuff, but I enjoyed the recorded things too. Like our interview today is recorded. We record all our interviews um, because I could, if I messed up, I could go do a take two and it'd sound better the second time. But when you're live and you've got that audience with you, you're on stage. Um,
Yeah.
not only can you not, if you say something that probably you shouldn't, not only are
Def
not only can it be erased, but everybody's going to remember it too.
Yeah, I've definitely had moments like that because, like, when I first started streaming, I didn't realize that you could just capture the actual game scene, so it only showed your game and not your desktop background.
Oh,
So when I had to switch between my game and OBS and something, and my game ended up downsizing,
hmm
people would see my background, and it's just like, oh no, because my background's a little not safe for work, so it definitely gives my chat a flashbang every time they see it.
not gonna ask. Not gonna ask. Just take your word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of those hidden hand grenades that you give yourself every once in a while.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, definitely. It's definitely shocked my chat more times than even I can count.
When you start to worry is when they're not shocked anymore.
Yeah.
They just assume, yep. That's it.
Honestly, I think they're definitely used to it now.
Tend to show a little bit too much of your particular interests when you do something like
Yeah.
that. Well, I mean, did you ever try streaming without the model? Um,
No. I actually started streaming with the pre-made model, and that's
mm,
how my streaming started out.
yeah. Would you have ever tried it without a model?
I probably would have, to be fair, because there's a lot of um YouTubers that I watch now, and they are basically faceless as well, and a lot of times rely on their voice
Hmm.
for their reactions and stuff.
Yeah.
And I always find them irritating. So it sometimes makes me think that, when I first started out, and besides waiting to get a model, that I probably should just started out just being a bioless voice in the void.
Well, I mean, you sooner or later you have to realize that even with the best model, and some folks have some really amazing models out there, and I work very hard on them, obviously, and the reactions are all different, but it's still going to have to be matched up with a voice that works. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, you have to be able to convey what's going on with your voice, and and because we never know whatever's going down. The easiest thing to transfer on from your stream is your voice. Um, may sound weird if your microphone comes undone or something. You might have an echo on
Yeah.
it, but it's gonna be the voice after a while because folks can sit and watch a model and the lips move on it and nothing coming out of it, and that's not going to make any sense to anybody.
Yeah, I've had problems with that before, just accidentally having my mic muted or even just my audio being messed up.
That could be a little creepy in some cases.
Oh, definitely.
That would be great for like a Dead Before Daylight type of stream.
Yeah, like a Halloween-esque stream.
Yes, that would be. I'm sure somebody's going to do that. I'm going to have to wait till October to find out about something like that. Do you have any big special events planned here soon?
Um, I do want to try actually start my first subathon,
Mm-hmm.
probably starting in August.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, make sure you put it up on the Discord for everybody there, and we'll forward it on to everybody too. What is you mentioned trying it? It sounds just a little bit like you might be just a little afeared into how it's going to go. Is it the possibility that a subathon could go on for 6, 7 years?
Well, I know some big streamers have done timer ones and they've went for months and months on end, so it wouldn't surprise me if one could go on for years on end.
Yeah,
But with mine, it's just gonna be a specific time
yeah,
frame.
yeah. You can, especially if it's your first one, you don't want to commit yourself to
Yeah.
working it off after all this time. I'd really like to do something else, but I've still got this donathon going.
I'll be locked in streaming jail for months on end. Help.
And you'll be setting these goals, and they'll just make the goal, and it's a goal you never wanted to do in the first place. So now you got to do that one too.
Oh yeah, that reminds me when my chat had me play Alien Isolation.
Ooh, yeah. How did that go?
I played it one stream, never done it again because I kept getting jump scared by just the automatic lights turning on or the doors opening.
That somehow that part of the game got corrupted.
I actually remember at one part because I had a heart rate monitor on at the same time,
Yeah.
and I think the highest my heart had went was like 145
Jeez,
because of one jump scare.
145. How did you
hmm
vibrate out of your chair?
I have no clue.
That's like that's like 2.5 beats per second.
Yeah, that jump scare definitely got me.
You just drum rolled your heart.
Hey, when you're a scaredy cat, anything can scare you.
Is your chat always trying to get you to do more horror stuff?
Yeah, they definitely want me to do a lot more horror. They want me to finish Alien Isolation.
Oh no, no! I could not even try to start that game. Watching
I
people do it
know.
just hurts me.
Yeah,
That would be
I was.
so much nightmare fuel.
Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know some horror games are easy to play, some of them not so much.
yeah, yeah. If you were shanghaied into doing one of these games and you accidentally put it up on a list and they accidentally redeemed it, what type of horror game would you rather play?
Which one would I rather play? Hmm.
A long-term
I know
one
there's
or a short-term one?
definitely a short term one. I couldn't do a long term
Oh,
horror game.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might go for one that has the big scare at the end rather than every step getting yelled at or something.
Yeah, I've always thought of like playing like the Outlast games, but then I get to thinking I have to run away from stuff. I can't hit anything to defend myself. No, thank you.
You wouldn't be outlasting anything.
I wouldn't outlast anything. I'd be 6 feet under. Add one to the death counter.
This is called the Mitsuri does not outlast anything game.
Exactly.
Well, you could market it. It could go. It could definitely go. I wanted to ask you about that too. Now that you've been doing this for a few years, um, what do you think about marketing merchandise, that type of thing? Have you been able to do that, or have you thought about it?
I've thought about it, but I really don't know a lot when it comes to marketing and merch stuff.
Hmm.
So I honestly have no clue even where to start out with when it comes to that stuff.
Yeah, yeah. But if somebody were to come along and say, "Hey, here's a chance for you to do this," would you jump into it, or would you be a little, one eye open, one eye closed about it?
Um, I'd probably be a little bit more on the cautious side because even nowadays, you could have people come into your DMs saying, "Hey, we want to work with you on this,"
Hmm.
and there's a possibility that it could be just one big old scam.
Mm, yeah, especially if they
So,
ask you for money right off the bat, it's going to be a scam.
yeah.
Yeah, I try to do that with these interviews, but I realize that that you guys are probably just as poor as I am. If I'm going to scam somebody, I'm going to scam some rich people.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay. I'm not good at that either. So nothing's going to happen. Believe me. Besides, I work at the police station. I just write it off. Um, soon as the indictment come in, oops, fell in the trash. Um, so what do you want to do? I mean, what is? Do you have a big goal set in mind for your channel now after a couple of years?
Um, well, one of the goals that I definitely want to do is, um, I really want to at least get to 1,000 subscribers
Yeah.
on TikTok, YouTube, and my Twitch account at least by the end of this year,
Mm-hmm.
hopefully.
Well, yeah, that'll get me done. I mean, obviously, I mean you're wonderful to talk to, and very welcoming, and people are enjoying themselves with it, and that on its own is gonna get you a good base audience. Do you feel that your audience base is really solid right now?
We are definitely. I have a lot of regulars that usually come in. They've even made like in community jokes.
so so
Like,
the next time I pop in, I'm not going to understand any of the in jokes.
yeah, I know one of them, and all this happened like because one time I mentioned that my angel wings, um, they grow back.
Mm.
So if you could eat them. And now my entire chat calls me a fried chicken angel.
Well, it's nice to know if there's an emergency. If something
Uh,
happens, if you're in flight and sudden wind and you crash, you can always it's not like you're going to be able to use the wings. You might as well just go ahead and grow them back. It's I mean,
yeah,
at least they didn't call you buffalo wings. That would have been that would have been tough to get around. Everybody wanting to dip your wings every time they saw you.
they definitely want to season my wings every single time. They mention it every stream. I'm not escaping the KFC angel wings.
Ah, that just means they love you and they're hungry.
Yeah, yeah. They're a bunch of gremlins, but I love my chat.
Isn't that great to go from where you were, um, kind of kind of shy and had the one person to talk to and hang around, and now you've got all these people all over the planet that come to talk with you and be a part of your life.
Yeah, it's definitely been really enjoyable being able to interact with everyone
Hmm.
and become close to a lot of my friends as well.
Oh, yeah. Has that friend list expanded quite a bit since you've been on the net?
It has. It has. I definitely have a very close group of friends,
Mm-hmm.
and then some that are more acquaintances. But yeah, the list has gotten bigger.
Mm-hmm. And some folks that you try to avoid.
Yes, there are definitely people that I try to avoid.
And we won't do that list on the air. You can tell me off the air. For people who buy the premium, which I don't have, you can get that copy.
Yeah.
So with everything that's going on, and you obviously got to be pretty darn pleased of where you're at as far as streaming goes.
Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with where I'm at right now. I do wish I learned more editing in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
because that's one of the main things I usually have trouble with is trying to edit my own videos
Yeah,
in order to put up on YouTube and TikTok.
yeah, yeah. It's just, I'm not a video guy myself much. I'm the radio guy that video tried to kill. Um, but he didn't. It only wounded me. So I'm here. But it sounds like to me this has become a tremendous experience for you. That not only you getting out of it, but the audience is too, and me too, because I get a chance to meet you here on the interview. And
Thank you.
I'm so glad you're able to come on and talk.
Yes.
It's great to hear, not and you can hear it in your voice how much you're enjoying yourself and how much this has been a great part of your life. And I wish you nothing but the best going forward with it.
Thank you.
And when you get that subscribe-a-thon going, let us know so we can promote it for you, and we can try
I
to
will.
push some more people your way. Because them wings taste good when they're fried just right.
No,
Hey, it's a T-shirt idea though. You can put it on a T-shirt.
it would make a good t-shirt.
See, marketing. It's all marketing. we're, we're gonna
Oh, Lord.
we're gonna have all the links on the description for the interview here on the Eric Loy interviews, and hopefully we can get you back soon, Mitsuri. Thank you so much for coming on. You're an absolute delight.
Thank you so much for having me. It was really nice.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.